me versus me, the struggle is real. It's me versus me, the struggle is real. Why don't you choose yourself? Choose yourself right now. It's me versus me, the struggle is real. The struggle is real. For it now or pay it later. Well, hey there. Glad you could join us today on the starting of our 16-week series on a life change journey for fitness, weight loss, movement, and just feeling better. And we call this It's Me versus Me Life Change Journey because we are our worst enemy. We will take the lives of our selected participants and show their progress from beginning, middle to end with our 3D state-of-the-art Staiku scanner. In the 16-week series, we will cover nutritional meal planning, aka diets, with coverage of different kinds of diets. Exercise, we'll do movement and stretching. Cooking, we'll have recipes. We'll have chefs coming in and sharing some recipes. We're going to have subject matter experts that will be joining us. We will share the resources available to us in our areas, and we might even have a dance instructor on call. So get your boogie shoes on. And now we're going to introduce our very first 2 participants. But first, we have some participant slots available. So if you would like to be a participant, please go to www.itsmeversusme.tv and fill out the information packet to see if this program is right for you. Now let's bring on our very first guest. Her name is Geri. Join me in watching Geri's backstory. Well, good morning, Geri. How are you?
Good morning. I'm good.
So you weighed today. Now you bought this brand new scale that could do your body index and stuff like that. But lo and behold, you don't have a leg.
Nope.
So
I don't have a foot.
It won't. It won't work for you. But you do have a leg to stand on. I have to say. So in December 19th, when you had your wreck, you were 245. When you cut off that part of your leg, you really don't lose a whole lot of stuff. Maybe 5 pounds, 3 pounds at the most. And then when you're in the hospital, you got into fluid overload big time. And so we had to battle that forever. And then you evened out, still with fluid overload at 226, 228, somewhere around there in the hospital. One day you did get down to 222, but you popped right back up. And then you came home, and for the longest time you were running 222, fluctuate between 218, 222, but average 222. Then you jumped down to the 218s, and so we've kind of been on, we've really been on this life change journey of changing our eating habits, and you've been on that for about a month. And so today, let's see, I've been about a month. And so we've started using the Lose It app and our iWatch energy, how many calories we burn, things like that. So you are today, well, it actually looks like 213.8, but because you can't stay completely steady, we're going to call it 213.6 to 214. So we're going to call it 214 today, but I think you're probably about 213.8, somewhere around in there. Because you have to stand on one foot and you have to hold on to the bar to weigh. And then you have to stand there without holding anything to try to be still because it's digital. But you said you felt lighter today, right?
I did.
So looking at your abdomen, show us your abdomen. You have to get your weight down under 190, so your BMI will be 30 or less, to have a hernia surgery. And as you can see, she has a waistline on the right, but not one on the left. And this was due to her wreck. and so we're getting closer to the 190. Now, all of us are in a diet here, and Tammy started out at nearly 250. She's already down to
2 or 223.
22, yeah, somewhere around there.
Mm-hmm.
So Geri decided she's gonna have to step it up because Tammy's fixing to get past her, and then Jerry's fixing to get past me. So I gotta step it up myself too. Good job. It's been, well, this is July the 15th, and you had your rec in December. So what, about 7 months, something like that, 8 months.
Yeah.
I don't know. Who can count? Where's my math teacher when I need it? All right. So you think you want to say anything?
Well, I'm just proud of us all because we're pretty much sticking to the diet and doing what we need to do. And even though the weight's coming off a little slower, because it's a life change and we are losing the weight, hopefully we'll keep it off because we're going to be progressing through the diet on a daily basis forever.
Right. We're still doing daily dressing change, sometimes twice a day, because it's still not completely healed yet. And we're just battling that as well. And then we got to battle the surgery, get that done. And once you get that weight off that surgery, they say when you have hernia surgery, your BMI has to be under 30. This is the specialist talking, because your ability to heal is much decreased if your BMI is greater than 30. So they make you lose weight until you get to that BMI, and then they'll do the surgery. So I can see where that would be a big deal. So I can't wait to get that done. Let's get on with the show, right?
That's right.
All right. Y'all have a good day.
Bye.
Hey, Geri, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing fine. So we're doing a Zoom call with you because you can't make it up the stairs here at the studio, correct?
That is correct.
Because of the story that we saw where you lost your leg in a car wreck, and now you're on the mend waiting to get a leg. And so hopefully within the next 16 weeks, we'll be able to see you up here on the studio. What's your thoughts about that?
Well, that would be nice.
It would be very nice. Yeah. So you have been on the life change journey since June, I think, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And so tell us how you're doing, how you're enjoying it. What are your thoughts about it? Just a few minutes of just explaining things, and then we're going to show a little video of you with some things that you talk about.
Well, it's been terrific, actually. Accompanied with everything that's been going on, it actually was a good time to do it because I needed to. But I'm really enjoying the meals that we're preparing and eating, and it's just a all around healthier lifestyle. You feel better, losing weight, more energy. Is just really phenomenal.
So up to date, how many pounds have you lost so far?
I'm right about 40 pounds.
Yeah, and that's just since June. So
Yes.
that's June. So we started around the beginning of June. So June, July, August, September. So 4 months, you've lost about 40 pounds, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And you've got a little bit more to go before you can have your next surgery.
That's true.
And is this the kind of life change, and we won't call it a diet, but is this the kind of life change that you can do for the rest of your life?
Oh, absolutely. It's so easy to do. You can make modifications when you're out in public. At home, it just is really easy to do. The meals that we're preparing are really easy to make and stick with, and you just feel good about it.
Well, that's fantastic. Well, let us look at a video that you made, that we made earlier, to just kind of see where you started at.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Geri Lavelle. I'm 59 years old, and I've just been thinking a lot about things about the past and my journey with weight loss and weight gain and things that I would tell myself. And for the first thing that I would do is I used to be very involved in the gym and working out and not so much eating healthy, but just not eating. 1 meal a day is what I did. But because I was younger, it was easy to keep the weight off more like that. I worked a lot, but I worked out a lot, played racquetball, swam, went to the gym, just everything, bicycled. And I used to backpack a lot and do things like that. But the things that I would tell my past self is to keep up on those things, not necessarily the eating habit, because you need to eat healthy as far as having more meals a day to make your body want to lose weight or to maintain that weight and not to starve yourself. But I would definitely keep up with my weight loss that I had by working out and just doing that lifestyle. It was very amenable to me at the time. Um, my weight gain didn't come until after I had my kids, and it wasn't because of my pregnancy, because I didn't gain weight during my pregnancies. I gained very little weight during my pregnancies. But a couple of years after the kids, I started putting on some weight, and I'm not sure exactly why, but it just happened. And because I was working and raising a family and everything, I didn't do the things that I needed to do for myself, which was working out. And I would tell myself, you need to do those things because it's important. Because now that I'm down the road and I'm at 59, it's a lot harder to lose the weight. And uh, I think you can be better disciplined to do it if you'll make yourself be disciplined. Um, but
So, what would you tell your past self? Just talk to yourself like you would talk to anything like that. Just what would you tell yourself?
I would tell myself, don't be so selfish about the time that you spend with your family and work and all of that. I would tell myself to be selfish enough outside of that to work out and to eat right and to watch the things that you do with your life, because your lifestyle definitely has a lot to do with your weight loss, your weight gain, but especially your weight gain
That's your health.
and your health. I've battled blood pressure problems, cholesterol problems. I'm not diabetic, but I definitely have had years and years and years of high blood pressure issues. So I'm looking at my present self, and I need to think about what my future self needs to know and the way that I'm going to handle life. And I think that's a tough one.
Yeah. Tough for anybody. See yourself standing tall on your knees, back to driving, back to kayaking. Are you gonna tell yourself all the time? Is it worth
Yeah.
it?
Well, the thing is I know that now I've got to deal with the new lifestyle,
Right.
and that doesn't mean that it's a non-lifestyle. It just means I need to do things differently. And I tell my present self that in the future, I'm going to have a leg and I'm going to be standing again. I'm going to be walking again and doing the things that I like to do, love to do, like kayaking, driving, um, just those things that we need to do to be purposeful in life.
Well, you believe you can make it?
Oh, I absolutely believe I can make it.
That's half the battle, 3/4 of the battle, 90%. Like they said like he said in that show last night, from the neck up. That's where you got to make the change.
Mm-hmm. And my fortunate and blessed thing is that I have a great support system.
You sure? So tell your future self what you want her to know now.
Well, I need to, as far as my future self, you need to eat right. You need to keep eating right, not just what you're doing now, but keep eating right and exercise and just look at life with just a whole new meaning.
So I really love what you said about to your present self. I am touched by what you had said. And I just want to, we're going to go over your future, what you would say to your future self here in just a moment. So you've really made the decision to make your life change, and it's me versus me life change, where you fight yourself 100%, as we all do. And so you have just made that decision for your present self, correct?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So want to just go over your future, just your video of your future, and talking to your future self, and see what you have to say to yourself then.
Okay, so you need to make up your mind that the thing that you need to do for your life and your lifestyle is to eat right and to watch the things that, and not just watch the things that you eat, but to eat in moderation, even when you do need to go outside of that healthy eating. And it's not a diet, it's a healthy eating lifestyle. And those are the things that you need to do. And exercise. For me, it's a little more difficult because I've had an injury and that kind of prevents some of the things that I'm able to do. But it doesn't mean that I can't not work out. And so I need to just make myself do those things that I know I need to do.
So, Geri, we watched your future self, what you would say to your future self. I can't wait to see what happens and how this outcome goes. And sorry you can't do the staiku because you can't stand on the scanner, but we know that as you're losing weight and you get to a BMI of 30 or less, you can have your next surgery. So we're really looking forward to seeing where you go from now. And we want to just say thank you for being a participant. And we appreciate you coming on and being vulnerable and just being out in the public. And we just want to say, is there anything you would like to say before we leave?
Well, I just want to say thank you for, being able to be a part of the me versus me. It really is all about a life change and making the changes that you need to go forward in life. And I just really appreciate being able to be a part of it.
Well, thank you so much, and we appreciate it so much. And now we're going to bring on our second participant. Her name is Tammy. Tammy, welcome.
Hi.
Well, hi. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
Well, I'm doing fine. So I see that your foot is kind of in a boot.
Boot.
A boot.
A boot.
So how is that working for you? You want me to move this pillow for you?
Yes.
Here,
Thank
there.
you.
How about that? Is that good?
Yes.
Okay, let's put that right there. All right, so tell me what has gone on with your foot.
I had surgery 2 weeks ago,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know what else to say.
You had surgery 2 weeks ago, and you had a tendon repair and all that stuff, right?
Right. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
And so you're much better now, even just 2 weeks later.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So I think you were in a wheelchair and then you went to crutches, and today's your first day off of crutches.
Right.
Very
Yes.
good. I'm so proud of you. Well, we're welcoming you to the It's Me versus Me Life Change Challenge, and we're so glad to have you as a participant. And so tell me how much weight you have lost so far starting in June.
About 45 pounds.
45 pounds. Wow. And so right now we're just going to see a little video of what you made the other night. And let's just see talking to your past, your present, your future, and we'll go ahead and just run that reel right now.
Okay.
Okay, this is Tammy Felter, and she's one of our participants for our Me versus Me Life Change Challenge. So, Tammy, tell me how old you are, if you don't mind.
I'm 50.
Okay, and so why have you decided to take the Life Change Challenge?
To get healthier
Mm-hmm.
and because I needed to lose weight because I have a foot problem and I need less weight on that foot. My weight is part of my problem.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you decided to do something about it. You've also had surgery too.
Yes.
But because you've lost weight, it's going to help your process and your life, the rest of your life. Okay.
Yes.
So, so tell me what you would say to your past self, as far as what would you say to her if you were talking to her from now?
To take better care of myself.
Mm-hmm.
That it's gonna affect me in the future.
Okay.
That you can't just live for today.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right.
And so we've watched that, and we, talking about, how old you are and what in the world did you decide to do this now? Why would you wait till now to do it?
I've tried a lot of different diets. If it's a fad, I'll try it. And I've never had anything that worked. This isn't like that because the big thing about the diets I've done before is you're always hungry. I'm not hungry because this food is good, so I can follow it and keep going. I don't get tired of it and get off of it.
So you lost 45 pounds in 4 months.
Yes.
Which is fabulous. And you look really good. And you've got how much more to go now?
About another 50 pounds I'd like to lose.
So about halfway, about halfway there.
Yes.
Yeah. Wow,
Yes.
that's fantastic. Well, so you feel that what you're doing now is helping, and you don't stay hungry, nothing like that. So, and you feel better physically? Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
And I'm very grateful that I've been able to get on this and stay on it and lose weight, especially having foot surgery, because that made it, I know, easier just having that 45 pounds off.
Absolutely. Well, let's watch your first video or your second video now. We're going to talk about your present self. So we'll go ahead and watch that right now.
And Tammy, I would like for you at the present time to tell me how you feel about being on the Life Change Challenge. And you've already started. You've already started. And so how much weight have you lost so far?
About 40 pounds.
Yeah. And so when did you start?
In June.
Okay. And of 2023.
Of 2023.
And this is October 1st, 2023.
Yes.
Okay. So what do you want to say to your present self right now as far as being on the Life Change Challenge?
That I should have done this a long time ago. That what we're doing now is great. There's nothing. It's not like being on a diet and you're always, oh, I can't have that, or I'm just hungry all the time, or you're grouchy all the time. It's not like that, because it's just learning how to eat right, but it's good food. And it's being busy, staying active.
Right.
So we're back with talking with Tammy, and we've looked at your present video about what you are saying to yourself and some of the things that you would say to yourself to get you to where you will not quit or self-sabotage yourself, if you will.
Right.
And so how do you feel like each day when you wake up, do you make that conscious decision that you're going to drink enough water, that you're going to eat better, or you're going to make better choices? How do you do that every morning when you wake up?
Well, yes, to a degree, I do. But it's so easy to follow. It's not like I'm saying, okay, today I'm going to eat this food. It's just that I wake up and I think, okay, today I'm going to keep going. I can keep doing this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Wow. Well, you're an inspiration to me as well. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart, because you drink way more water than I do. You're a whole lot better at it than I am. And I'm going to be like you when I grow up, for real. So let's watch your other video about talking to your future self. If you would just go ahead and we'll watch that with you. My next question would want you to talk to your future self when you reach your goal.
To stay with it. That just because I reach my goal doesn't mean I need to go back into my old ways.
Mm-hmm.
It's a life change. It's not a temporary thing.
Mm-hmm. And how do you think you'll feel about yourself when you reach it?
I think I'll feel very good about myself. I think I will be very proud of sticking with it and doing the right thing.
So you broke the 200 mark,
Yes.
didn't you?
Yes.
And you did it like 2 weeks ahead of schedule.
Yes.
Because you were going to do it for your birthday.
Yes.
And you actually made it ahead of time.
Yes, I made it before my surgery.
That's true. Mm-hmm. Well, good job. I can't wait to see what's going on with you later on. Thank you. And today is October 1st, 2023, and you started in June of 2023. Okay. All right. Thank you. All right. Bye-bye. So, Tammy, we've watched your future self, what you would say to yourself when you get to the point where you have reached your goals. And tell me how you think that you would feel about yourself when you reach that 50-pound more mark. Well, it's kind of emotional.
Yes, absolutely.
To think that you have reached your goal. Now, in the middle, it feels like you want to slow down and figure out if you really want to keep doing this or not. So you have got to drive like nobody's business, and you just keep on keeping on. And even when you go to family outings or when you go out to eat, you're always making sure you're conscientious about what you're eating. So when you get to that 50-pound mark, which is actually about 95 pounds, how do you really feel that it's going to affect you mentally and physically?
Oh, wow. Well, right now it just seems like a dream to get back to where, because you're talking about somewhere I haven't been since I was a teenager.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm 50. I'll be 51 in a couple of days.
Mm-hmm.
I just imagine, I don't know. It's like a dream. I can think when I hit that goal. I'm not going to say if. When I hit that goal, excited and maybe a little proud of myself for doing it.
Should be a lot proud, not just a little. So your birthday's coming up. What day?
Monday.
Monday. What's the date?
The 9th.
The 9th. So 10-9. And so you had a goal to reach.
I did.
What they call the Wonderland under 200.
Yes.
And you wanted to be under 200 before your birthday.
Yes.
And so you made that nearly 2 weeks ago.
Yes.
And so now, what's your weight as far as, did you weigh today?
I did not weigh today. I did weigh yesterday.
And what is it?
196.
196. And you wanted to be 199 on your birthday on Monday.
Yes.
And you're already at 196.
Yes.
Wow. Well, I am so proud of you. And I know that you're proud of yourself, and you should be major proud of yourself. And it's very exciting to see what's going to be coming about. And once you get off this boot, we can start working out, going to the gym. We've got our little chairs that we bought, and they're called gym chairs or chair gyms or whatever. And so Geri and Tammy and I, we sit in our chairs and we can do our exercises since they're both kind of well, hey, Geri, good to have you back. Okay, so what's going to be exciting? What's exciting now is we bought what we call chair gyms or gym chairs. I can't remember which one. And so we sit in our gym chairs and we can do our workouts with our feet, with our legs, with our arms. We can do all kinds of stuff with the gym chair. I'm going to bring those on set pretty soon and go over some of the things that you can do with that. We're not endorsing anything, but what we are doing is sharing what works with for us. And we're on this journey together, and we've learned how to do things differently than what we've ever learned before, and we've all learned together. And so it's very exciting. And I want to thank you, Tammy, for being with us. Would you like to say something before we go to their next segment? What would you like to say?
This is just, it's such an amazing journey, and to do it together is just, it makes it so much more special.
Right. And Geri, what would you like to say to, your last thoughts on everything?
Well, I'm like Tammy. It's just a wonderful journey to be able to do it together, and it makes it so much easier and fun, and just a work of art between the three of us.
Yeah. Well, it's a lot of fun to go to the gym. It's a lot of fun to work out together. It's a lot of fun to meal plan together. And that's what this story, this journey, this It's Me versus Me life change journey is all about, is getting together, getting the support that you need from other people that are doing the same thing, that has the same struggles. Now, again, It's Me versus Me does not have to be weight loss. It can be you want to get fit, you want to be able to move, you want to be able to chase after your kids, your grandkids, whatever. Work is so much better when you don't have so much baggage to carry. So I would just want to again call you to action for you to go to www.meversusme.tv and fill out that application and get on the bandwagon with us three. I'm in there with the rest of them. I'm at 175. I started out at 205. And so we're all on our weight loss journey together, and we've done it together, and we will continue to do it together. But what I would like to say is we've got some slots available. So please, 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 if you have a reason that you want to be able to move, that you want to be able to get fit, that you want to have some weight loss, whatever it is, whatever the reason is, please go to our website and fill out the application, and let's see if that's something that you would like to do. We do have slots available, so please get with us. And we're starting our 16-week series. And even if you're on week 2 or week 3, we can bring you in and get you started. And so I just want to thank you, Tammy, for being here. And I want to thank you, Geri, for being here as well. And y'all are a godsend. And we appreciate them both being here and being out in the open and being participants. And thank you so much. Are you struggling with your weight? Do you feel like your health is starting to fail and the fight is just too hard? Well, you're not alone. Many people are fighting the same battle every day. Some win battles, but few win the war. And why is it so hard to win? Because you're fighting against someone who knows you very well, someone who knows your weaknesses and your faults. And who is this enemy? It's you. It's me. That's where It's Me versus Me Life Change Challenge comes in. Hi, my name is Geri Boyd, and I would like to introduce you to a life change program that you can live with and love. What will it take for you to make the necessary changes to take your life back? You can either pay now or you can pay later. The choice is yours, but just know your life is worth it. Sign up to be a participant at itsmeversusme.tv and take back your life today. As the old saying goes, just choosing changes nothing, but deciding changes everything. So why not be a part of a group of people who have chosen life and will receive much encouragement and direction throughout the journey. And I'm right there with you, as I've lost 22 pounds so far and my household has lost 90 pounds, so we know the struggle is real. Through high-tech 3D body scanning, It's Me Versus Me can help take the guesswork out of your fitness and weight loss goals through periodic measurement of your progress. So if you're tired of being tired and watching the world go on without you, make the decision. If not now, then when? Log on to www.itsmeversusme.tv to find out more on how to become a participant. Space is limited, so act fast. Remember, the struggle is real, so let's fight this battle together and be our best selves. It's me versus me, the struggle is real. It's me versus me, the struggle is real. Well, hey, we love to see the story with Geri and Tammy. And now for our next section, we're gonna be doing the cooking section. And since we don't have a chef this week, we're gonna do it ourselves. This is something that we eat at home just because we like good stuff. And there's only 240 calories in a third of a cup. And we're going to make some apple nachos. It's going to be very exciting. So first of all, we want to show you our drizzle is this chocolate protein mix or this peanut butter mix right here. And you can kind of look at the recipes and just see, but we're just going to put a little bit in here like this. And we're just going to put a little water in there like that. And we're going to stir it up like this and make it to the consistency that we want. This makes peanut butter without all the fat and nasty oil and grease and things like that. So basically, and then we throw a little sweet and low or something in it to make it a little bit more on the sweet side. So and then it just makes it like a drizzle like that right there. It's very simple and very fast. But what we do is we made a peanut butter and we've made a chocolate because we like to taste test things. Sometimes we just mix them all together and that's a whole lot of fun as well. But I'm going to set this right here. But what we have done is and I'm going to move this out of the way because it just takes up a lot of room. And what we've done is we thinly sliced our apples right here. And we've laid it on a beautiful plate like that. And we're going to make apple nachos. Just like you would eat nacho chips and cheese, you're going to dip these in all this stuff that we're going to be doing. So I'm going to call off the recipe for you. And what I'm going to do is just put it in the bowl. And so the first one is going to be, and you can call these off for me, 4 tablespoons of pistachios. Pistachio nuts, they're awesome. There you go. Just call it off to me. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're going to show that? That's perfect. Yeah. Here we go.
4 tablespoons of walnuts comes next.
These are shelled, and those are the walnuts, like this right here. Okay. And here's the pistachios. I forgot to hang it to, excuse me, to the camera. Yeah. Okay. And then next,
5 tablespoons of cranberries.
5 tablespoons of cranberries. All right.
And 2 tablespoons of shredded coconut. This is flakes. We couldn't find unsweetened shredded
coconut. And then what's next?
Then we have 1 tablespoon each of dark chocolate, unsweetened.
Dark chocolate?
Semi-sweet chocolate, also unsweetened.
That's my favorite. There you go. Okay, actually that is over there. There you go. Okay, so we're going to just mix all this together. And we've already got them mixed out. And we brought them in baggies because it was just easier to bring that way. On cooking shows, they usually have the clear stuff, but we don't have any of that clear stuff right now. We do have clear baggies, though. Yay. If you don't like something, don't put it in there. If you don't like cranberries, don't put it in there. If you don't like coconut, which is actually one of the best parts about this whole thing, is those got a little crunchy. And then we're going to put our little chocolates in there. And where's our other little chocolates? They're right in here. There we go. We're going to do it this way. Okay, and then we're going to just give it a little, actually, if we had our top, we'd give it a little shake, but that's fine. It's good. So this is what we call our apple nachos. Okay. And 240 calories for a third of a cup. And what we're going to do is we're going to sprinkle this. Well, actually, we want 1/3 of a cup. Okay, this is actually 1/4. That's a little over 1 apple. So we're just going to splurge just a tad, and there we go. We don't want to waste that apple. And then we're going to take our mixture, and we're just going to, and we love the peanut butter, but we'll do half and half. And so we're going to drizzle this on there like that. And we're going to give one more little spoon of peanut butter. And then we're going to come back with our chocolate on the other side. And this one's not hardly good and easy enough to pour. So I'm just going to add a little bit more water to the protein powder. And then we're going to just drizzle that on there like this right here. And there you go. There you have it. We have apple nachos.
Now, Geri, have you ever had a
amazing.
diet that you ate that
Never
on?
did, but I do now because it's amazing what has happened in our home and what has happened with our lives. And we just would love for you to come back and share in the journey with us. And we have some spots available. So please contact us on our website. And thank you again, and God bless. And we can't wait to see you back and see what's going on with you guys and myself as well. So here we go.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye, Geri.
Bye-bye.
It's me versus me, the struggle is real. It's me versus me, the struggle is real.